All right, we're gonna do a little bit of a test here. I'm in the woods. I'm on a property, house to our right, unpaved road, nothing showing on the map. There's a road right outside the property here. It's got a name for it, but we're surrounded by trees. We have just a dirt road here that leads out of the property. We're gonna see if Tesla full self-driving will guide us out of the woods, so to speak. So let's choose a location here. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna go here. As you can tell, the navigation is from the actual, registered road. And there's nothing showing for just the dirt road that leads out of the property. Even when I try to leave the property here, there's so much greenery and brushes around the Tesla that it's constantly giving notifications that, hey, you're gonna hit something, even though it's just a twig or a bush. But let's see if the self-driving will actually lead us out of here. So let's give it a shot. Here we go. It's seen there's a red light or a light, but there isn't. It can tell that there's a road here. You can see by, that the change in color there. So it definitely sees that there's a road here. It's seen the, that's a compost pile there. It's seen that. I don't know why it's showing that there's a light there. But even though it sees a road here, it's unable to get us there. And it keeps showing lights here, which is confusing to me because obviously we're surrounded by trees and bushes, so there are no lights here. But let's help it out a little bit. Let's at least get onto a little bit of a road here. As you can see, it's detecting it. So it knows that there's something here. Let's see, let's try it again. Okay. It's actually moving forward with it. It knows there's a road here, even though it's an unincorporated road. So it's not an official road, but it sees the path. Oh, and I had to stop it because we were going right into those bushes. We would have went right into those bushes. So let's back it out. Let's get back and drive. We don't have too much more to go here on this path. But let's get back. Yeah, and cruise control unavailable. So it did a good job, and it's still doing a good job of detecting that there is a path here or a road here. It's detecting all these bushes around us. I don't think it has a way to differentiate that it's, just some twigs and bushes rather than a wall. It did do a good job of noticing that path, but it really had no way of navigating through it. It did there for a little bit, but yeah, I'm struggling to find words to describe it. You saw it there. It noticed the path. As you can see on here, it's noticing all these different roads here or paths to drive on. It noticed those. It knew around us that there was objects. You could see by the warnings. And for a minute there, it did guide us the correct way, but then it just kept going forward, even though it would have sensed that there was green there. I did stop it a little bit early, just because I didn't want to scratch up my car, obviously. But yeah, clearly it wasn't able to get us out of there, which is fine. How often are you going to try to navigate yourself out of some woods or whatever you want to call it with full self-driving? Probably never, but it is interesting to see what happened there. Yeah, it did better than I kind of expected with that not being an incorporated road. But at the same time, if you're going to notice the road, the pathway, and notice everything around it, you would think that the self-driving would, you know, navigate itself through there. But I don't know. I guess there was just too much going on. And with an unincorporated road, probably, obviously, that road's never been driven by any Tesla before, so there's no data on that road. So, some positives, some negatives. It'll be interesting to see how those get adjusted in the future, but at least the Tesla was able to notice the road and the surroundings around it. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm going to try that again in a different location perhaps and see if it responds the same way.